Okay, moving on to Thursday, September 14th. This is the new moon in Virgo. And of course, if you want to learn how the next lunar cycle will be affecting you directly, then I encourage you to go to theweeklytransit.com and enroll in the moon cycle classes, where we will be discussing the next lunar cycle after this one, which will be the new moon in Libra and the full moon in Taurus. But this is the new moon in Virgo.
Ew.
And so it's the new lunar cycle
I love new
beginning here in
moons.
Virgo at 21 degrees. This is a new beginning. And when you think of like the heart opening and creating that efficiency and eliminating things from your daily life that are creating that clunkiness and impeding your flow, this is an opportunity for you to set your intentions to cleanse your body and organize your daily routine in order to find a more efficient flow in life. And it is this flow which will support you in being of greater service to others, because Virgo is the Virgin, and the Virgin is Mother Teresa. She wasn't a hot mess. She was very organized and efficient, and that's why she was able to be of service to the people of Calcutta. She wasn't sitting back on her IG all day doing selfies. She was about being of service.
God, are you
Service to
calling me out
others.
right now?
No, because you don't even do this. You don't do the
No,
selfies. You're just
no.
on the IG.
Yeah.
You're observing other people.
hmm
So you're creeping in. So, I really like this new moon, because I feel like it sets you up. This is like setting us up. We
Well,
kind of talked about it last
yeah,
week, or maybe the week before,
yeah, we
about
did last
how
week.
the end of the calendar year, and then thinking about the end of the astrological year, which isn't until March. But this
But this
is
is, but this is also about managing our time, like what we were talking about
mm-hmm,
earlier. Like if we
mm-hmm,
plan now for the end of the year and we structure it and we make our lists, when we get to the end of the calendar year, the end of the astrological year, we're going to have all the things done that we wish we would have, instead of having a regret. We're like, wow, we finished the year strong. We got all the things on the list done. It's so easy to lose steam. And I think
yes,
astrology is such a great way to have constant reminders, a goal setting, a check in. It's like people, it doesn't even need to be about astrology. If people don't like astrology, it's like, okay, we're setting our goals once a month and then we're
yeah,
checking in.
exactly,
Who's not going to be successful from that? A focused
mm-hmm,
intention setting, I think it's like, it's just brilliant. I think it's just the flow of it is, it's perfect.
yes. So think about make your list. Now's the time to make your list of what are the things on your list that you want to cross off by the end of the year,
I just,
within the next 30 days.
I just literally, like, I've been making lists again. I feel like I go through phases, and I was, reminded of the organization of Virgo season, and I just saved something on Instagram. Don't get mad at me. On Instagram, of how someone else makes their lists and categorizes them in levels of importance in different areas of their life. And I was like, okay, that's what I want to do, because sometimes it gets all jumbled together. I'm like, okay, this is my house list. This is my personal list. Like, I want to come see you. We're going to do lunch. I want to go meet this, maintain this friendship that, like, I met someone, I'm like, oh, I want to make that connection. And if it's like, if it's not on my list, it's not going to happen.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
maintaining my home, my car, my friendships, like all the different areas and level of importance, like my car, top of the
Mm-hmm,
list, maybe
mm-hmm.
meeting for coffee with a friend, maybe somewhere on the bottom of the list, just remembering to schedule those things. But I just thought that was a really fun and like extra efficient way of looking at life, just to break everything down into smaller parts.
Yes, yes, that's it. Breaking into those smaller parts so that it's more manageable. It's digestible. Like your Virgo rules the intestines. The intestines are digesting the
Mm.
food, right? So we want to make life manageable through this period, so that moving in the months ahead, things are happening in a way that you want them to happen.
You had that example of one affecting the other earlier. what
one
you're putting in your
affecting the
body is
other.
affecting your mind.
Oh, yes,
Mhm.
yes, yes,
And
yes,
then you just
yes.
said digestion, and it's like, okay, you can literally give yourself a stomach ache from having,
Indigestion. Yeah.
yeah, from having a panic because you're running late, you're not the meeting, the something, you're missing something, you forgot something at home. Like that can literally give you a stomach ache because you're not being organized. Or
Hmm.
at least for me personally, it can definitely like literally
Yes.
make me feel sick.
Well, you're a Cancer moon, so totally. Yeah. Your stomach is a big thing.
Yeah, so when I feel
Absolutely.
settled in my nervous system, I'm organized, it makes my whole being feels different. My mind is working better. My literally my digestion, everything in and out of my body is working more efficiently when I
Hmm.
am doing all the things that are on my list and being mindful about how I spend my time.
Yes. Yes. Being mindful. That's what this is about. The new moon in Virgo.